Swallows the lie, you fish heads. How the hell are ya? So then, Rivens are assholes. Why though? Well, you see, way back in the day when Rivens were first teased during a div stream, Steve explained that the idea behind them was to give less popular weapons a fighting chance against the overused metaguns. These Rivens would for example help garbage like the Gorgon to be as viable as say a Soma Prime. All in all, a great idea, right? Well, when Rivens soon after became a thing, what did we get? Fucking Soma and Tonka Rivens. Do not get me wrong, I have nothing against Rivens, but the initial intention was rendered bullshit because they effectively changed nothing at all. The strong popular weapons would get even more powerful while the unpopular shit weapons would also simply increase power. Sure, they can now be viable and all, but the issue is still an issue. But fine, whatever. It is what it is. But you see, here is where the real bullshit begins. The idea that they had to remedy the inevitable power creep was to add so-called Riven dispositions, which was meant to balance out how good of stats a popular weapon could gain. For example, a Riven with maximum disposition, so all 5 blips filled, would gain more positive effects and higher numbers. And the opposite for popular weapons. Naturally, this caused a shift in power within the game. Suddenly, shitty weapons received stupid crazy buffs that made them either ridiculously powerful or at least fun to use. So far so good, yes? Well, what did DE decide to do after that? They changed the dispositions and called it a rebalancing. Which pissed off a lot of players. Especially Riven dealers. But guess what? It gets way worse. You see, in a recent patch note after a hotfix, DE released upcoming changes to that system. Now they will change the dispositions every 3 months along with new prime accesses. The disposition will either go up by 1 blip at a time or down. Which Rivens are eligible for nerfs and buffs will be based off in-game data. But there is a catch. DE will not only rely on in-game data but also add their own opinions into the mix. Which could essentially means that they can override in-game statistics and nerf whatever the hell they want whenever they see fit. Another reason why this is a stupid idea is this: let's say you have a Riven with a high disposition right now. After the Equinox Prime access, your Riven happens to be nerfed. Guess what? If you for whatever reason decide to re-roll the bastard after that, you will get numbers that are worse than before because your Riven will be affected by the new and current disposition situation. What this effectively means is that the Riven market as a whole will be absolutely unpredictable, potentially even causing more of a mess than now. Perhaps none of this matters though. Perhaps you do not need to care. Sure. But here is a tip I wholeheartedly recommend. Grab your Rivens with high dispositions right now and re-roll them to perfection. After that, do not touch them. Leave them be until the next prime access and thus next disposition cycle. Cause at that point, you will have a Riven that is rare and unattainable for the time being. An ancient relic so to speak, which you can potentially sell at stupid prices or use to flex on the unknowing scum. Whatever you decide to do is up to you. Personally, I would like to see DE delete Rivens altogether and start from scratch. Sue me. Now then, let me know your opinions on this in the comment section below. But do not forget to like and subscribe to this shitty channel. And fuck off.